Waste of time.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。
Joryu, we lost Hana. We need to hear what happened.
Hold on. The people response. I'm waiting for a phone call. Hey!
Like I said,
Give it back.
First, I'm in charge of you. In other words, I see. So they call themselves Omi Alliance. But there was no definitive proof of that, was there? Which means you can't say for certain if they're really with the Omi.
Yeah, that's why I need that phone back. If they call and I don't answer it, Hanawa will be in danger.
You don't need to worry about that. The phone signal has been cut off. Wouldn't want a GPS giving our location away.
What?
I'm saying that even if they do call, it won't go through.
Then, why did you bring me here?
Who said you could ask questions? Your report's not over. Let's hear the rest of it.
Enough of this! I don't know what's going on!
You're not supposed to. Just who do you think you are?
We can't afford to be wasting time like this. One of your own was taken hostage. They're gonna kill Hano if I don't stay in contact.
And if they do, it'll mean he's done talking.
What?
Hanawa's capture means we have to resign ourselves to a breach of confidentiality. After all, if they resort to... But even if things do get out, we'll just have to retreat underground again.
You're just gonna abandon Hanawa? Before you've even tried to save him?
If he were truly loyal to the Daidoji, he would have already killed himself. And if he hasn't, he's not worth the risk we need to take to save him.
Is that how the Daidoji do things? Or do you just not want the blame to fall on you for all this?
Don't speak like you know anything. Get him. We should have done this from the beginning. They say you were a legendary Yakuza. But in the end, how are you any different from us? We both operate in the shadows, do we not? You will get no more special treatment. When there's an assignment for you, it will not be pleasant. And if you refuse, both you and those children in Okinawa will be punished.
There's always a guy like you, huh? Disgusting use of power.
My name is Yoshimura. I'm looking forward to our time together. Make him understand his position. Take as much time as you like.
Give me back that phone. They're gonna call. We can still save Hanawa!
We don't like this any more than you do, Kiryu-san. But, well, since we're how about we...
They captured one of your own, and yet you're still doing... Someday.
Well, you might be right, but at least...
Pardon the interruption.
What is it?
There is some... This here is the phone Kiryu-san was carrying. It's not supposed to be on, is it? Something...
You know that...
Why? Because...
Hey! What are you doing?
You said we should introduce ourselves with our fists, right? So how about we get better acquainted?
Sure you cocky little...
Let's go! Here we go.
In a pinch, you still resort to violence to resolve things. We still have a ways to go in our training, don't we?
Is this really what you wanted? It might not end well for you.
Please, do not worry. I'm not even a real monk. This temple and I are simply a facade. Just part of the front for the Daidoji faction.
Yeah. I thought that might be the case.
Please save Hanawa-san. To tell you the truth, I was the one who recruited him. Once upon a time, I was one of the Daidoji's treasurers. I needed someone capable to work under me, so I pulled him into this criminal underworld. He was slightly lacking in personality, but when it really mattered, you could always count on him.
I agree. I won't let him. We still have a chance.
You must more if you do.
Yeah. How about this?
Going somewhere, Mr. Legendary Yakuza? Don't think so, dickhead! You ain't getting away from us! Don't think so, dickhead! You ain't getting away from us!
don't you just give up?
Now you've really done it. You've made an enemy of the entire Daidoji just to save one man.
Out of my way. I just lost my patience with incompetent leadership.
Why go to such lengths to save Hanoa? In the end, he's just another pair of eyes on you. What is it to you if he's tortured or killed somewhere?
I've given up my past, my life, and even my name. I have no hope for the future. He's the only connection I've made during this dull, pathetic existence.
To think that the Dragon of Dojima would sound so pitiful.
Even when a Yakuza put a gun to his head, Hanoa told me not to bother saving him. Wanted me to prioritize myself and the people I care about over his own life. If I turn my back on him and become your lapdog, what would I have left?
What a load of bull. Why the hell should I care?
Yeah, didn't think you'd understand. And to be honest, I don't care. But if you're gonna stand in my way, I'm gonna have to make you step aside.
Fine by me. Bring it on!
How about this? It's on now.
Thought maybe you turned your back on Hanawa-san.
I take it he's alive?
Yup. Ain't gonna go and kill a valuable hostage. Make sure to come to the place I'm about to tell you. It's called Survive. It's a joint in Ijincho's bar district. I'll be waiting there for you.
Of course.
Don't worry about it. And no turn.
Welcome.
I'm meeting someone.
Go right ahead.
Hey, little lady. Get my friend here one of what I'm having.
Of course.
Why this place?
'Cause it's the safest spot in all of Ijincho. Usually, the scary-ass bartender's keeping a close eye on things. But sounds like he's got a bad back today.
Yes, he's out sick. Sorry about that.
It's fine.
Didn't expect you to be so true to your word.
I just want to talk.
How's Hanawa?
Still breathing.
You said you're operating under orders from what? Isn't he in jail?
We got our orders. Yep. The final.
Sorry to...
Jeez, from watching you made some kind of I'm guessing. Their end involves protecting Haruka Sawamura and the kiddos. Anyway, here's my theory. Daidoji was the Yomei Alliance. You beat their pants off. But in order to make a deal with the Daidoji, you had no choice but to... Which means, that being the case, all to protect the... Speaking of kids...
Go ahead. I'll make you regret you were ever born.
Well, seems like my...
It's Tsuruno. Supposing I am Kazuma Kiryu. What?
Before I can tell you that, no guarantee...
You want me to agree to something before knowing...
There's something in it for you. If you accept our deal, I'll get rid of that Daidoji color.
What?
It's simple. If you do what the boss is asking, we'll fake Kazuma Kiryu's death once again. But this time, it won't be the world you're deceiving. It'll be the Daidoji. If they think you're dead, ain't no point watching you any longer, yeah? Haruka Sawamura and the other kids. It'd be a big ask to live with them again, but... might just be able to meet up once in a while. You'd get to see him again. All them kids at Morning Glory. But for that to happen, Hanawa-san has to die.
What?
If we're gonna convince folks that Kazuma Kiryu died a second time, we'll need Hanawa-san's body. Is that really so bad? He's the very man holding your leash for the Daidoji. Just break away and be free. What's there to worry about? You're about to die and come back to life again, Kiryu-san.
You guys ready to leave yet? We've still got to buy flowers.
Ayako, where's my clothes?
I told you I don't know. Come on, you're not Haruto. All right now. Time to go, Haruto.
You're about to die and come back to life again, Kiryu-san. If you agree to come with us, the reward will be considerable. You can put that guarantee on the Watase family name.
But for that to happen, you're saying Hanawa needs to die.
Yup. So here's my plan. First, I'll dredge up a corpse with a build like yours. When the Daidoji find it next to Hanawa-san, they'll think it's you. Publicly, both bodies will be declared unidentified.
Corpse with a build like mine. You find those lying around often?
Don't underestimate the Omi. Shit like that's a piece of cake. We even got a coroner in the loop. This time it'll be us outwitting the Daidoji.
I see. Sounds like a solid plan.
Now we're speaking the same language.
Sure. We would be if I were actually Kazuma Kiryu.
You still going on about that?
Let Hanawa go. That's the only reason I came here.
Kiryu-san!
I told you, you've got the wrong guy.
Well, sitting here staring at each other's getting us nowhere.
What's that supposed to be?
Just what it looks like. A red tiger.
Yeah, and I'm asking you what it means.
There's someone in charge of the homeless in Osaka Sotenbori. Name's Akame. I want you to find them and show them this. Hanawa-san is being taken there as we speak. It'll serve as a clue to help in your pursuit.
Why are you doing this?
'Cause the boss is the only one vouching for you. Rest of us aren't so convinced. Why should I go to all the trouble of bringing you into the fold? We're getting damn tired of waiting for you to prove yourself.
You should have realized from the start. I told you, I'm not...
You say you're not Kazuma Kiryu one more time, and Hanawa gets it. I'll leave you to make your own way to Sotenbori. Bring anyone else, and negotiations are over. You can bet you'll never see us again. As for Hanawa-san, good luck finding his corpse.
So show the tiger to this Akame guy, and then what?
Go and see for yourself. Akame's territory is on the south side of the Sotenbori River. Ask around there, and someone's bound to know. That's all I feel like telling you.
Is this a game to you?
Yup, but that don't mean you can dilly-dally. If the Dragon of Dojima is really everything they say he is, then he'll find answers soon enough. And if he ain't, then I guess this is all a waste of time. It's up to you if you want to leave Hanawa-san hanging. Literally. Do what you want.
Hello?
Hello, it's me, Joryu.
I've been waiting to hear from you. Any update on Hanawa-san?
He's still a hostage, somewhere in Sotenbori, on Omi turf. I'm headed there now.
Very well. What can I do from here?
If you don't hear from me in the next 3 days, pass that info to the Daidoji. It'll mean I failed to save Hanawa. His life will be in your hands.
Will it? I can't imagine the Daidoji will rush in to save you two.
I know. I just figured someone should tell them. Because if I die, then Hanawa's whereabouts die with me.
Very well. I appreciate your consideration.
さあゆるりと伝承に耳を傾けてくだされ。どの話でも語りましょうぞ。始めましょう。断たれた魂。勢は鬼の精霊たちを集め、さらに堅牢な守りを固めた。果たして荷車を見つけたが、双子の姿はない。唯一の手がかりは車輪の跡。それは森の奥へと続いている。いざクロードは双子を救い出すべく車輪の跡を追う。猛虎の荷車は街道を進み、幾人かの万兵をつけて何かを運んでいた。クロードの頭上に火の矢の雨を降らせようと燃え盛る火の少量がうごめいている。 荷車から身の毛もよだつものを見つけた。いくつもの真の像、双子たちから抜き取られたばかりのようだ。時すでに遅し、だが行き先を調べねえ。
地獄に落ち八幡の怒り。闇ガラス。
クロードを呼ぶかのようにつづらが開いた。クロードは敵の先陣を見つけた。残虐な猛虎兵を許してはおけぬ。クロードは近くに怪しい力を感じた。そこにあったのはたくましき鬼の姿。この巻物、何を書いたものだったか。
鬼がいる。
クロードにはかなわず敵は朽ち果てた。対馬の双子が食い物にされることはなくなったが、より大きな災いがまだうごめいている。魂を結び合わせられるのは般若というあやかしだけのはずだが、それは別の機会に語ることとしよう。対馬を守ったクロードの話、お聞きください。
Degenerates like you belong on a cross. You'll pay for that, buddy. Had enough?
What do you need? Bye.
Controlling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
If you're planning on staying a while, the Dino Delight's got plenty of room.
Welcome to the Dino Bite. Sure, but his friends seemed disappointed about it. Heck, I would be too if I found Manny might know more about him. Well, we also have an assortment of the Repcon factory souvenir. Darn it, no one ever buys the T-Rexes. They're scale replicas of the real thing. Very detailed. Got a liquid in them that makes them glow. From what I hear, Repcon used to give them out on tours of their HQ up in Henderson. But I guess they had to stop after the first few kids thought they were filled with Nuka-Cola and drank it down. The papers had a name for the condition and everything. They called it the Repcon Shakes. Those were bad times for Robco. Come back soon now.
Hey Ezra, thank you for tuning in. Got my microphone for you. I think the audio levels with the game and the mic should be good. Let me know if you want to see that horror game. I think it's called In Sound Mind. If you want to see something else. One of the few things I know about this game, New Vegas, is that this quest that I was on is one of the worst in the game. It takes you to a place that is super hard to navigate, but thankfully the devs probably knew that, so they put a terminal with the information you need right there. So we can skip all that and go straight to post-apocalyptic Las Vegas. We're heading to another city first, I guess. The Repcon headquarters is different from the Repcon rocket facility, I believe. Oh, we can also go make friends with the Brotherhood of Steel, if you're that kind of Fallout player. Alright, let's exit the hotel. And then we'll do the horror game. Maybe it'll make us feel something. Because that Desert Sun is not working. New save with 1,000 save slots. We're gonna have to be frugal. We might run out soon. I don't know. Have you ever seen Slay the Princess? That might be fun to do on stream, but only if you've never seen it, since it's pretty spoiler heavy and narrative driven like that. Now, where did I put that other horror game? Here we go. Alright, In Sound Mind. Don't know much about it deliberately, but it had really good Steam reviews. And I think it was on an old Humble Choice bundle, so here we are. Slay the Princess is a black and white visual novel where the only gameplay is making narrative choices. If that kind of format interests you, then we can do it sometime. That's definitely the kind of thing where when I want to avoid gameplay. That's when we should do it. Let me check out settings. I'll keep the difficulty on normal, but maybe it'll be too easy. We'll see. I'm not sure how the gameplay is really, how it's gonna be. So we'll figure this out. There's not a vibration option. Hopefully there's no vibration. We'll see. Oh, I should have turned on VSync so the frame rate doesn't go up and down. I'll do that after the first cutscene.
They say curiosity killed the cat. I killed the cat. Curiosity only brought her to me.
Someone put water in the street. They really shouldn't have done that. Basement floor, in case you didn't know.
How did I get down here?
Okay. I don't think there's any camera sensitivities. Oh wait, no, there is. Let's crank that way up. Let's see. Let's turn on VSync. Turn up field of view. Crank that way up and see how we like it. Apply changes. And if you're dissatisfied with this horror experience, I got plenty more we can try. Slay the Princess can be a horror game, depending on player choice. That's a big player choice game. I don't think this one is. How do I interact with the thing? Collect and interact. Thank you, game. Notice, catastrophe, forget everything, life as you've known it is now out the window. All indicators are indicating to stay inside. That's too bad. I like to get out of this basement, and in general. We got a jump. We got a crouch. This is gameplay. Ooh, a light. That's shiny. Is it gonna hurt me? Well, I guess we're good. Can I get... Oh, no shit. Now it hurts. I cannot get in there.
It's too dark in here.
Gotta check every dark corner like a good horror protagonist. Alright. Path has been chosen for us. So when do you think a monster is gonna jump out and make itself a problem? Maybe kill us, I don't know.
I might be able to break this with
Oh yeah, we're gonna crawl through vents. It's not a good game until we're crawling through vents.
This will come in handy.
Uncharted and Batman agree.
I could probably break this with something.
I break it with my bare fist. Am I that cool?
I could probably break this with something.
Batman breaks it with his hands. Just saying. Then again, I guess it wouldn't be a horror game if I was Batman. Literally in Arkham Asylum, Scarecrow tries to make it a horror game for Batman. Then he just Stiff flips his way through it, relives his trauma, and beats up Jonathan while he's high as fuck. Hello, he says. Am I gonna get the opportunity to write back? He may or may not have come through that door. Don't give up on me now, flashlight. Bet there's no monster and you just look for flash drives in the dark. True, true. It'd be spooky if the note said another thing if you looked at it again. Do I still need to find something to break that? Was there like something on the floor maybe? Camera sensitivity could still be up more. Let's see. I missed something on shelf maybe.
It's filled with something.
I'm very observant. And I like break the boards, can't jump over them.
Whoa.
I can toggle the flashlight. I wish the monster would show up.
This was something.
Maybe I can use the monster to break the vent. Something in the first room? Okay. Yeah, I'll backtrack as much as I can. I'll restart the Twitch app on my phone, so hopefully it loads chat more quickly. Be spooky if we found a second note, you know? Imagine the horror. Maybe hello with an exclamation mark. Do we jump up here? There's that thing up there, but there's no way to get to it. I don't think any other buttons do anything. I'm not like missing an action that I can perform. I don't think so. Oh, this used to be a dead end. Now it's not. Neat. Okay. Monster may or may not be scared of the light. We'll figure that out. I could probably assemble something here if I had anything at all. Someone named the superintendent left that note. Hallway key, okay. It's a key for the hallway door. Oh, and there's a map. And we are here. Yeah, I'll keep my flashlight off in the well-lit areas. Could I undo the turning on the power just to fuck with the monster? Let me take a sip of water before I wander into danger. Alrighty. Now I have to fucking manually use the key. How do I do that?
It's locked. There's a keyhole.
Okay, it's left on the D-pad to bring up the inventory. Then you have to press X to use it. Doesn't seem to say that for some reason. Alright, elevator hallway. More supplies, don't mind if I do. The gas mask from the boiler room. Gas leaks are hazardous to your health. It's a good PSA. We all need the reminder sometimes. If you want me to stop and read more notes, just let me know. Is that elevator gonna... Ooh, it is gonna come down here. Nope, it's gonna try its best. That monster can leave a note, but he can't fix the elevator. Real horror is the game's UI. True. Can we undo this police line, do not cross?
This stuff is unnaturally strong.
Okay then. At least there's an explanation. Yeah, that's locked. We could always try something else if progression is holding up the content, which we don't want to do. Am I supposed to go down here? Into this dark and scary instant death area? Oh, what's that?
It's a fuse box.
Okay, it is a fuse box. So I need a new fuse, I guess.
I could probably break this with something.
I need something to break Vince, and okay. That door is open. Anyone in here? No. No fucking xenomorph I have to hide in a locker from. More superintendent notes. He's supposed to be running the school system. Instead, he's... Ooh, a fuse. Instead, he may be trying to kill me. I don't know. Alright, so I know where this fuse is going. Use. Oh shit. Ow. Alright. That was rude of the elevator. Of physics in general. At least it wasn't instant death. I've beaten Resident Evil 7 before, and that is an all-time scary game for a first person. You're being stalked by people who want to kill you game. Oh, functional now, but it's still locked. And we'll see if this game is as scary as that, but maybe not. Nothing good waits for you upstairs. If I were you, I'd get nice and comfortable down here. There's an alternate ending where he comes and kills us down here, if we stay down here. So we're in the basement now, or are we at the first floor?
This elevator button is missing.
Okay. So I guess we gotta go to the second floor. I think there was a dude there. See, that's why we didn't go to that floor. It would have been very scary if we had gone to the first floor with the mysterious, vaguely threatening man. But now that we're on a separate floor, he is of no threat to us whatsoever. My game just stuttered. Is that because they were loading in that guy onto this floor? The doors go... That's how they go. It'd be funny if after a series of locked doors, you could open one and then the monster was just there. I do want to follow the light though. Oh, I can call someone. Maybe not.
Is anybody even out there?
One more time.
There's no one out there.
Alright, one more time.
Is anybody even out there? No signal.
No one popping up behind us yet. It's a black cat, that means good luck. Yeah, as far as title drops, that's pretty neat. Hey, it's a full moon tonight. So, okay. I don't think these hallways were here before. Oh, it's gone now. Yeah, it's a dead end. Was there a door down here? Oh, okay. So are you taking the vibe so far? Or would you rather me try something else? Or give this more time? Ooh, this is our office. Very cool. Hold to my calls, please. I'm in the middle of a horror game. My food bowl was empty. Hopefully I'm well fed. I'm going to drink water while I listen to this.
To watch as you scramble for your last breath, as you try to make sense of your reality and the gravity it carries.
Vibe is nice. Welcome to try something else if you want, though. I want to do whatever you want to see. I like streaming horror games, and I feel like it now, but there's a lot of different varieties of that.
I will have you, Desmond Wales.
Desmond Wales, is that us?
All of you.
Are we Desmond and the Whales? I'm gonna call him back. Give him a piece of my mind. Has he been leaving the notes?
What am I doing?
Is there a small earthquake happening? Perhaps I should evacuate. I'm gonna jump out the window. That'd be funny. Desmond and the Whale sounds like a chill band. It does, it does. That's the good ending of this game. We make it out, and we form Desmond and the Whales. Did you look up, Slay the Princess? Just to, like, not like the story, but see, it's a level transition, I guess. Ooh, our home. I like that commute from our office to our home. I'm not gonna read that mail for me. I don't read my mail, I'm too cool for that. And not that I have people to read my mail, I just don't read my mail. Ooh, box of cereal, don't mind if I do. Fuck with me, horror monster. Can I break my own vase? That'd be funny. Oh no, that doesn't actually exist. I feel like that might be a spooky telephone, so I'll... Oh, spooky cassette tape. That's a spooky stuff. How could a nice acoustic guitar ever be spooky, though? Didn't look it up, but you like the idea of watching me play something purely narrative? Okay. It's basically like listening to characters without any spoilers, so you'd be listening to a lot of voice actors that are not myself. It's the monster in our bathroom. Nope, our bathroom is safe. For now. Dun dun dun. Alright, first telephone. Then our spooky cassette tape. Does that guy, does he not have our home phone number?
There's no one out there.
Okay, no, there's one guy out there. He wants us dead. Milton Haven Emergency Broadcast System. Milton Haven, I barely know him. That's a terrible broadcast system. I have no idea what the emergency being broadcast is. Better go outside and find out for myself. Yeah, maybe if I get tired of not knowing what to do here, or in similar games, I'll do Slay the Princess if you want to do something kind of more chill, depending, but with less, I don't know, not like control or involvement. Plus some my own commentary, maybe. Let's see. I go back out here. Would I just end up back in my office? Or back in... I don't know if this is going to be a different place. Maybe not. It's interesting that we can go back here. Feel like I'm supposed to go back in here. Probably find however to open this door, I think. Why is there an earthquake just consistently happening everywhere I go?
Nothing.
Yeah, check whatever is in the fridge. You could do that in Resident Evil. Resident Evil 7, I mean. He's not behind the door. Too bad. And he's not here now. He didn't even leave a spooky note for me on the couch. If he was Scarecrow and I was Batman, I would have already beaten the shit out of him on tripping balls just to prove a point. I mean, I guess it can't be in here, whatever we need. There's like no other room for anything at all, really. I've not been assaulted by anything that wants to kill me yet. Is that a disappointment? Maybe. Does the vending machine work? Hey, the stairs. Oh, no, they're locked too. And I cannot get it back on the elevator. This got really good Steam reviews.
What am I doing?
That's exactly how I feel. Is there anything I missed in here?
Time for some music.
Oh, do I use the
Worth
tape
a try.
on the fucking record player? Am I a little stupid?
Guess not. I can listen to song.
No? He says like something that makes you think it's affirmative.
Nothing.
But then nothing happens when you press it, so I guess not. Is the menacing guy back? Drop any menacing hints? No.
What am I doing? It's my tape player.
Tape player. Ah, just kill me now. Wonder what time period this is. Maybe I'm weird for having a tape player. Who knows? Well, my door closed menacingly. the monster on the other side. Yeah, this is normal. This is the ending of Bioshock Infinite. Ape Desmond. I don't know if you played Bioshock Infinite, you may or may not understand that reference. Let's sprint.
Beyond me. But as strange as this is, I'm equally as fascinated as I am scared. Life in Milton Haven has become unfamiliar lately. People are... hell, I'm starting to see unusual patterns, behaviors. Ever since the crash, maybe. It's beginning to make sense, I suppose. My own feelings of dread, of fear, are similar to those of my patients.
So is this a recording of myself, Desmond Wales?
My patients.
Are we a doctor?
Like flies. Dying. Oh, poor Virginia.
Of therapy, of psychiatry?
I should go over their cases.
Maybe a fucked up surgeon? That would be cool.
What this is.
It's always fun when a surgeon loses their mind. Maybe we're that guy from the beginning of Psychonauts 2? Was he an evil dentist?
If I can get through this, if I can just keep my mind focused, I must stay aware, awake, alert.
I feel very aware, awake, and alert. The plan is going flawlessly. Second floor. Are we on a different floor? Is that a door?
Tanya, how? I mean, hi.
Fucking.
I'm having a weird
Is
day.
Tonya this cat?
Everything okay
Is
with
that
you?
button going to blow me up or summon the monster?
Right.
Oh no, that's the elevator button. Deadass thought my cat was about to kill me. Love you, Tonya. Alright. Can I take this back? Oh, we can pet Tonya.
Kitty.
Hey, we got a Steam achievement for petting the cat. Is something gonna kill us out here? Maybe. Should I fucking warn her about... Oh, nope, she's gone. Cool. As cats do. Elevator seems open now. Oh, Jesus. Right as I said, is anything about to jump out at me on this one long last walk down this hallway?
Do you know how a Rorschach test works? I show you an ink blot, and you sneak your way into an interpretation, pretending to fix other people's problems while avoiding your own.
I appreciate that he has red subtitles. Really distinguishes him.
There's a problem. Try and avoid your problems now.
Am I about to be chased by a hostile Rorschach to Jesus?
I know I can.
Sneak past it? Fuck me, it's one of these games. Oh shit. It saw me. And it moves quickly. So quickly, let's just install a elevator button. Alright, Jesus. That thing fucking moved when it saw me. Alright, easy peasy. I'll beat the shit out of it next time I see it. Not a fan of it. Not a fan of the trope of slow things suddenly moving very quickly when they get closer to you. See, here again. So you gonna taunt me about more Rorschach test metaphors? I think Alien Isolation, playing that when I was like a decade younger. And I have to remember not to step on that glass when Rorschach tests show up, since that game just literally drops a killer monster in front of you. Having to get used to that kind of makes all other horror games a little pale in comparison, since they tend to be much more scripted. Flashlight batteries, don't mind if I do. TV static, don't mind if I do.
What am I doing?
What am I doing? If you want me to read on more notes, let me know, but most of the ones that aren't left by the killer don't seem that great, and I guess we can't walk through there. Our house is a crime scene for very cool, very normal reasons. I feel like taking a nap. Is that teddy bear gonna kill us? Is that teddy bear a Rorschach test? Ooh, a tape. Is this someone's poetry? A hospital bill. Love that trope. Very sad real life trope. Yeah, that door is locked. I'm jumping on the bed, unrelated to anything else. Is the teddy bear gonna kill me? Let's see. I don't know if we have to go back to the office to use the tape player. Feel like that thing is gonna show up again. Oh no. Is that maintenance room open before?
It's unbearable, isn't it? The pain of losing a patient. Virginia trusted you and she died because of it. What will you achieve by listening to her tape? Vindication, absolution, retribution for your misdeeds. Think about it.
Anything in here?
It's blocked from the other side.
How about this one?
It's blocked from the other side.
Alrighty. There's a lot of blocked from the other side going around. Your guess is this is some sort of split personality type thing where you were the antagonist also having gone crazy? Yeah, I was kind of thinking that might be it. Antagonist even sounds like you doing a voice. Yeah, that's true. It's true. The vibes are cool. The visuals are alright. But the best part of the game so far was the title drop. I'm not really feeling the gameplay. If that Rorschach test is up there again to kill me, then maybe we switch games. But it's up to you if you would rather me keep trying this. Is it somewhere around here? This game got Jesus Christ. My Tyler Durden personality. Oh wait, this is a dead end. Find the rest of the pistol parts. Oh, I need to blow that up. Even in a horror game, we can't escape blowing up explosive barrels by shooting them.
College gave you the impression that you can fight your way through life with nothing but your bare hands. But reality
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's my split personality. So where do I find a handgun? This is America, probably. But they are just under every nook and cranny. Is it back on floor 1, maybe? I don't know. The game's kinda losing me. I wish it was more clear where we were supposed to search.
Delicious.
Delicious. Maybe it's the basement. I don't know. This door's still locked. I wish it was unlocked, but that is not meant to be. I feel like giving my voice a little bit of a break, so I think I'll try Slay the Princess, and you'll quickly see if it's the kind of game. Oh, there's no save game option. Guess we have to really trust all those autosaves, sure. And you'll very quickly see if it's the kind of game you're interested in seeing more of or not. Maybe we can come back to this game later if you're intrigued by it. 64% of players got the Steam achievement for petting Tonya the cat. If you're interested to know that. Slay the Princess should be loading. The visual novel, so not sure how long it can take. Alright, it's loaded. It should be on stream in a second. Alright, is it gonna go full screen? Okay, now it should be good. I'm gonna take another drink of water. Let me know if there's any problem with the visuals or if you don't hear the background audio. I think there should be a little bit of background noise, maybe not yet. By the way, content warning, this is a horror game and is not intended for all audiences, only really cool audiences, but everyone here, by virtue of being here, is really cool. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings, there are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Neat. First, let's look at controls, I guess. Fucking cool. I'm using a controller because I'm lazy, but I don't know. Accessibility. Not sure what that really does. High contrast text. No, let's disable that. I don't think we need it. References. Yeah, let's full screen this. And nice, it's one of those games that does not pause itself when you alt-tab. Auto advance, you think we should have that? Should we be at the mercy of the narrative pacing? Or would you rather advance the narrative at our own pace? Skip. I don't know what any of these are, so I guess don't skip any of those. I'll leave auto advance on for now. I think I usually prefer that. No, own pace, okay. I'll get good at pressing the A button. I remember Dragon Ball Z Kakarot for a much different sort of game. I got it on launch, but it didn't have the auto advance function for much later for some reason. So now it has that function when I really wanted it. But I don't want to go back and play that game again. Alright, new game. Chapter I.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
What do these do? Oh, history. Okay. So if we miss dialogue, we can look it up here. Oh, I get back to the game. Return at the very bottom. That menu does not wrap around. Oh, and you can turn on auto there. These are the preferences. Again. Okay. That's cool. So very user-friendly for a visual novel. I like it. I wish the menus wrapped around though. Like you could press up and be at the bottom. We're gonna talk to the narrator. Or we could just turn around and leave. We could silently continue to the cabin. So much player expression. I feel like I'll just be... Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Ooh, this dude has not read the title of the game.
Him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Fortunately, I bought the game on Steam. I am well prepared. No moral quandaries here.
The interior of the cabin is almost...
Unless you want me to have a moral quandary.
The air is stale and
for the sake of content.
The floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
So you can choose to just not take the blade. I guess. Still go down. Converse with the princess.
The door to the
Slightly
basement
different
creaks
game.
open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place.
This game is much better with Kirby walking across the bottom of the screen.
Hint of rot
So
filtering
thank you for
from
being here.
ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. No? Should we go with honesty or with our best foot forward? Should we just go with hi? It's been a while since I've been on Tinder. I forgot how to do this. It's much better with Kirby playing it too. I appreciate that. It's best with both of us playing. Hi. Okay, cool. I don't know if there are any time limits for any of these choices.
Don't be a stranger.
That'll be very sudden.
It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
I don't know if it's one of those sorts of visual novels. We get infinite time to make all the choices or not.
And lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her
I like the
wrist,
animation
binding her
and the
to
voice
far
acting.
wall of the basement. She's so coldly
I think I should have voiced the princess.
Is she
My
really a
one
threat
small
to the
criticism.
world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
We actually call it slaying, but I won't language police my imminent victim. I don't trust this girl and I'm leaning towards killing her. You're on the narrator side. He was all like, oh, she's lying, she's cheating, manipulating. Let's see. There's no instant stab option. So, maybe it's stealing your nose. What is this make the encounter more tense if we do this?
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
The fucking knife in my hand.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
She
So,
does have a point.
You should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late.
Yeah, she's not tricking me into disarming myself. Can we just fucking... Oh, we can. We can just slay the princess. Hell yeah. I kinda want to do that. The point of this game, I think, is, yeah, kill her. Hell yeah. Slay.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation.
Slay, queen.
You feel flesh easily give way.
I
Look
went
down
dunk.
to see your blade already
Her
sinking
flesh went
into
rip.
her heart.
Oh,
She thought we wouldn't.
this is it, isn't
She
it?
thought we wouldn't.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder. Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Oh, now her attack's changed. That's scary.
It's like she's convinced she
If she gets back up, it's gonna be scary.
Yes. Even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago. That arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
I do not trust that dead body. Of all the dead bodies I've seen, I do not trust that one. Of course not, that was too easy. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling.
It's over. Don't get all worked up. We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse?
Harm in a second stab?
I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Remove the blade. Check for a pulse. You're right, she's dead. Let's just get out of here. Oh boy. Somehow I feel like all three of these are terrible options. Can we just get out of here? I mean, if we check for a pulse and she's alive, she's gonna kill us. We remove the blade. Will we need that to defend ourselves? Or will that, like, let her revive? Somehow I feel like just getting out of here may be the best option. You say remove blade so you have a weapon, question mark. That's not a definitive statement by you. It'd be funny if we lingered on this screen. if the princess revived and just looked at us. This already has more narrative momentum than in Sound Mind did. I kind of want to see what happens if we just try to leave her. But I really, in this situation, what I would do is probably remove the blade. If I was actually in this situation. Doing some, matricide. Is that killing a princess? If patricide is killing a king? I don't know. You know what? If she gets up, I will rip the blade out of her chest myself. Let's just get out of here.
Yes, exactly.
Oh shit, you said remove the blade. My bad. Well, our imminent death is
With your work done,
on me
you make your way
because
back
you
up
gave
the
me better
stairs,
advice.
closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not,
We
something
did kill
would be very
someone.
wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good.
Probably should have
One of
taken
these
the
days
blade.
that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
And leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
That's bullshit. Let me out of here. Or I was kind of hoping I'd get a better ending for saving the world. Will he even let us out of here?
What's done is
I don't
done,
think he will.
and there's no going back now. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades.
Yep, that is bullshit.
It's
You are
all
right.
a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Psst. Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Of course we are. I like it here. Hell no. Do you have any idea how to get us the heck out of here?
I do.
Okay.
But you're probably not going to like it. The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this.
Oh, if only I had it.
I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade. Don't you dare.
Yep, my button slipped. Sorry about that. Anything to get out of this hell? You're right, I didn't like the idea. Is there anything else to do if I say no to that? Do we have to go back down to the princess's dead body to get the knife? Yeah, he did tell me we needed the blade. It's true. I'm kind of curious what other options there are if we do
Suppose we've
this.
got all the time in the world for you to change your mind. More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning. Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here. The little voices, please, fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence, Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Well, that was how we got the good ending. And credits. So a way to load a previous choice, and now we just start a new loop of the game, I guess. Alright, so if we do literally anything other than what the narrator tells us, it seems we can play the actual game.
And at the end of that path is a cabin.
I am great, but really we're great.
Of that cabin is a
so we can kill the princess and then take out the knife and then kill ourselves.
You're here to slay
or we can not kill the princess, or something in between.
It will be the end of the world. That's the spirit. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie,
kill the princess, take the knife, see what happens. Okay, yeah, I'm down with that.
Don't believe a word.
Let me know if you want to listen to this repeat dialogue, or if you want me to skip it.
Save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I don't know if you can hear me over the voice acting. I said let me know if you want me to skip the repeat dialogue, or to listen to it whenever it comes up. Proceed into the cabin. Skip repeat dialogue. Okay, I got you.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The blade.
Blade. We are taking the blade this time. Explore, take the blade.
You take the blade from the
I really like that sound effect when you take the blade. Like we're unsheathing a sword, even though that makes no sense since we're just picking up a knife off a table.
Revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. Her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds. Don't let it.
Hello.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long
Alright, so
since I've had any visitors.
usually it's different, but this time, because we got the good ending specifically, it's gonna be the same this time.
She's so coldly focused on the task.
And there you are.
Alright, it's gonna be.
Kill me or something?
It's actually gonna be just as fun killing her the second time.
You step forward.
I think I'm gonna enjoy it more, actually.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for... So, you should just...
She's unarmed. You lunge
forward
without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and...
Oh, this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, but it's over. Is it over? It's over. Don't get all work. We should make... I really... And why... I've told...
Remove the blade, alright.
You lean down and wrap your hand around the blade's hilt. But as you begin to slide it out of its resting place, you feel a sharp and sudden jab in your side. What was that?
I guess I won't be dying alone after
No
all.
shit, I fucking knew it. Taking the knife out undid her death.
Quick, let's get out of here.
He's got, bangy teeth.
It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs. As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now. See you around.
What would have happened if we left, but then tried to go back downstairs to get the knife?
At least you managed to take
Lots
her
of
with you.
player choice in this game.
For whatever that's worth. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter II. The Razor.
You're on a
Or
path
Thin as
in
Shave.
the woods.
Hope you brought your
And
beard.
at the end of that path is a cabin. And you're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I am getting a terrible sense of deja vu. But I already slew the princess, sure, she also killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again?
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy, but after we sank our blade into her heart, she just got up and started stabbing
That
us.
is true. She did turn out to be very armed. She had a knife on her.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons, so there's no reason to fear her. You were made
That's
for
a
this
fucking
job.
lie.
You'll do just fine.
She has at least one knife. Probably. I feel like it's not worth trying to question the narrator at this point, but if you want me to, just let me know.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
He couldn't be more on the money. We're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
Into the cabin we go.
The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Oh, there is a mirror this time. Interesting, I didn't notice that.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago.
Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
Alright, there's some mirror intrigue. You think we take the knife this time? Or do we not take the knife? I mean, it would be dumb probably to not take the knife, but we can be dumb sometimes. Beauty of video games. Take the blade again? Okay. It's like anytime I go to YouTube, take the blade.
It will be difficult
Only
to slay the
use
princess and
this
save the
blade.
world without a weapon.
It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
I'll try to keep that as the one OUMB reference
The door to
this
the
stream,
basement creaks open, revealing what
even
was
though
once
a
deep
blade is
stairs.
coincidentally
Fractured slats
pivotal
look as if
for
they've
this
been
game.
torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
You said that last time.
That's right. Scraping. I told you she has something. I told you.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head. Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
Her subtitles are more menacing this time.
There is something so wrong with that voice. Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess
She is
comes
a
into
little
view,
different.
her
I do
sharp
not
eyes
trust
following
that
you
smile.
from across the room.
That's a mischievous smile. What's she getting up to? How many knives is she holding behind her back?
I wonder if she remembers us.
I'm pretty fucking sure she remembers us.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
That is not the animated look or demeanor of a person that does not remember being killed by us.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down. If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
If I come close to you, you're just gonna stab me, aren't you? Took the words right out of my mouth. I always enjoy that. When my real world response would just be, as like the first response, wow, there's a lot of high dial, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, and we can just say, screw it, slay the princess. That's cool. Too bad we can't do all these. Ask if she remembers? Okay. Do you remember what happened last time?
Last time? If somebody came into my house and stabbed me to death and then I killed him, surely I would remember that. But I don't remember it, so it must not have happened.
Last time? What are you talking about?
So yeah, she remembers.
Ugh, it's like the
I'm
two of you are
glad
working
my
together on this.
assumption was
Aren't you
correct.
listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth.
She's obviously lying through her teeth.
I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only
I
ones
like how
that
the
looked
voice
back
of the
to
cheated and the
start.
voice of
Someone
the
else has to
hero,
remember,
like,
right?
lead together. Turn and leave? That's a good option, yeah.
Yes, something is
Yeah, let's see
obviously
if we can do that.
up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
Is it time travel? I thought it was a more conventional time death loop. Or fuck me, are we doing a multiverse thing? I'm so sick of the multiverse. Yeah, that stab-in query is pretty valid. Let's see. Is there a leave option? Well, if any of these responses ever catch your eye, let me know. Turn and leave, yeah. Yeah, bye. Based.
It's boring if you leave.
Bitch, it's boring if I stay.
She's bored?
I like her expression. That's how I feel most of the time.
That's absurd. She doesn't get to be bored. Not in a way that matters. She's a prisoner. She's...
Jesus fuck.
In a sudden burst of movement, the princess leaps towards you, a blade erupting from her free arm, her wrist limp and empty from the violent expulsion.
The still picture just startled me.
So I guess she did have a knife of her own after all.
Yeah, she stored it in her arm. Classic trick.
How conciliatory of you. We appreciate it, really. Now what are we going to do? At least we're safe here. She's still in chains. And those chains stop her from continuing her advance, at least for a moment.
I'm really glad we tried to leave. I feel like doing anything else would have been immeasurably worse.
She looks down at them with something between annoyance and confusion. And then she slices.
Well,
through her
fuck me, Jesus Christ. Is it too late to turn and leave? Let me make sure stream is okay. Yeah, I think microphone levels are good. Let me know if I'm too quiet.
Okay, maybe we aren't safe here.
Or if it lags or anything. Yep, the hero is finally like, maybe we're not safe here.
She doesn't even hesitate before
This is a
darting
little
with a
hot,
terrifying speed you can't
but
hope
only
to
a little.
outpace.
I liked it more when she had one arm in chains. And two arms in general.
Shit. Okay, she's down an arm and we still have a weapon. I guess we'll have to use it.
She still got that bare feet though.
And use it you do. But unfortunately for you and for the entire world, you are horribly outmatched. You keep pace with her for a single brief and wordless exchange before she severs your hand and, with it, your only line of defense. She's much better at this than she was last time. Yeah, it's unreal. Bloody cheater.
Was her knife last time
I'm going to kill you now.
her entire arm?
With a squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter I. Despite the outcome, I want you to know I wholeheartedly agree with your choice to turn and leave at that moment.
We're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again. We're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
Feel like I'm in an adorable herd of porcupines. It's probably really painful.
What? The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet
I
metal
skipped
pushing
that.
you towards... Wait,
I don't know if my hand
excuse me, what
slipped.
just happened? What did you just
Nope.
do? I feel dizzy.
That was in the game. I was holding my controller weird, so I couldn't tell.
I took us to the
Very
cabin,
immersive.
didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now? The circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore. We have to fight. Yeah, but for whom? Someone or something is out there pulling the strings and we're all just puppets until we can figure out how to see them. But what
I
if
feel
that
like my
someone
head is getting crowded at this point.
Wouldn't that be neat? If we were the ones pulling the strings, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't have died twice already. Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times? This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right? That can't be right. That's too much responsibility. It's only too much responsibility if these worlds are real. Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table. A pristine blade perched. We take it.
Hell yeah.
Okay, sure. You take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult
Hell
to save the
yeah.
princess and save the world without a weapon.
God, I love it when a game just gets me.
This feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp. That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually.
I hope you enjoyed that moment too.
What if winning is the wrong move?
Bro is like, what if winning is the wrong move? Never ever listen to the voice of the paranoid. In this game or real life.
It isn't. I don't care whether you trust me or not, but at least trust that defeating the person who has apparently killed you twice already is a good idea. I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right? But there isn't a door, it's just that mirror again. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
Bro, narrator is losing the plot. You did enjoy that moment? I'm glad. We took that blade very triumphantly. And automatically.
We can see our reality just fine. Why should we trust his? I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
Approach the mirror.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room.
There was literally nothing else to do.
You really must think you're looking
So
at a
we're not missing
mirror.
out on anything.
Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it. Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess. You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks
Okay.
open.
So the mirror
And the mirror's
The
gone.
mirror did
How
not
surprising.
real.
It was never there. Just an illusion. It feels like it's hiding something from us. It's part of the big picture. I just know it. That's why it's being kept from us. Guess it's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
That feels like another lie. Feel like we're not going to be fine.
But you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, and
It all went black. Hopefully we didn't hit anything.
That quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
You think the voice of the paranoid is right about everything? I guess we'll see. Time will tell.
Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the
Oh
form
boy.
of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance.
What do you think, Ezra? You think she remembers?
A smile.
Maybe it'll irritate her if we ask again. That would be funny.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
She's toying with us. She's
I think the princess is using you to dimension hop somehow? Okay. Yeah, that'll be interesting if it turns out this is a dimension multiverse thing.
Thinking about dying makes us as good as dead. The only thing that matters
She is pretty hot in the specific way that a very cynical view of a broad picture of every woman ever is.
Actually, does survival matter?
She
We've
now
died
has
twice
bare
and
feet
nothing
and
bad has
very
come of it.
angular
We
shoulders.
just need to find a way to win once. Nothing bad has come of it yet.
I wonder why the second chain is always
At
broken,
least one entire world to ruin.
but the first chain is always intact. Even if she can clearly, easily break the chain.
The past isn't real. There's only here and now.
Jesus
Internal
fuck.
bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades glistening with
At
her
least she
blood.
didn't do that
Empty
while
flesh of
leaping
her
at us
arms
this time.
flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor.
That is pretty cool.
She's loose, and she is coming for you.
The narrator gets more and more useless.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Shit. She's coming for us, and I'm out of ideas.
Alright, how about turn and leave? Shit, we can try flirting with her. What those knives do. Think up something better. Does flirting with her really suck as an idea? Probably. That would be an everything goes dark and you die kind of thing. Can we just make a save file? Might come back to this later. We get pretty much infinite save files, so maybe you're meant to use them. Cool. Now that horror will never leave us. Kill yourself? We could. I'm really curious what think up something better is though.
Yeah, that's right. We just have to think. There's probably an answer if we think.
Yeah, let's just have a Jimmy Neutron
Just standing
brain
there,
blast.
huh? A bold strategy.
You don't have time to finish your thought. In a moment, she's across the room, blades flashing in the
Oh
dim
shit, I guess we took too long to think.
She skewers you. Ow.
I should have flirted with her.
What a surprise. Yeah, we don't even get a second to think without her stabbing us.
That was pretty rude of her.
Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you? We're dead, aren't we? We're dead. How long have we been dead? Have we been dead the whole
I
time?
really should have killed myself. You were right. This is worse than whatever
Stop
death
saying
would have been.
dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here? This is 4. No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
I don't think she loves that.
I But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess
She
advances.
inches closer.
Okay, whatever we do gets us another...
How about we
us.
ask her for a
Let's
moment to
see
think
how many we
of
can
better
stand.
ideas?
There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her. As long as we keep moving. It's going to get so loud in here. How are we going to keep it all straight?
Come on, show me something new.
Okay, plan now.
So did we die? Or we're just alive again? Are we in hell with her? Both seem equally likely. I don't know. Do you still want us to kill ourselves? That one about letting her stab us is a terrible option. Unconditionally surrendering. Probably terrible. Fighting her is bad. Shit, maybe we can appeal to her authority. She is very much the authority in this situation. Loath as I am to admit it, I have lost control of this social interaction. Dry flirting if you want. Not optimistic, yeah. Me neither. I feel like there's a 40% chance I get a Steam achievement for it though. Let's save again. We literally can, so why not? Oh shit, no I don't want to quit. But even if I fat fingered that, we gotta just come back to that point anyway. It doesn't work and she kills you again. And again, and again, and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpires. Wow, that was terrible.
Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman. She skewers you.
You're cute.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. We just have
Okay,
to
so the
hit her
flirting
harder.
worked a little bit.
She skewers you.
You'll have to be trickier than that.
Then you skewer yourself.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Huh. I didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought. What's the point? It's all the same. She skewers you.
Getting really crowded in my head.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up. Okay, let's go again. She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels. She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
See? We're getting better. Okay, yeah. That was a good one. Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason. She skewers you.
We're just going through all of the other dialogue options.
We're getting close
Like
to
with
something.
the other
Can't you feel
options
it?
that we could have picked.
One last time. You're right. One last time. That's all we need. And then everything goes dark, and you die.
Alright, chapter IV. Keeping up the hype.
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin, and we'll...
Alright, we're fucking already in the cave of spikes and pain.
Everything
Cool.
feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand.
Oh, does he mean the knife?
What if...
We already have it.
Throw it out the window.
There's a lot of voices in my head.
Over my dead body. That won't be very hard. We've died a lot. But I can't say I mind anymore.
Does my microphone work, by the way? It was a little quiet earlier. And I don't want to be missed over the other voices.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands
I feel like
of a
Voice of the Smitten
beautiful woman?
speaks for a lot of the internet's reaction to this game.
I'm sure I can think of a better way to die. They're all the same, really.
Personally, I contain multitudes. see myself in a bit of them
How
all.
about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest.
Voice of the Kirby. Let's try to keep that the best voice. Microphone is good, I appreciate it.
The only thing we're gonna manifest is
There's a whole
finally
lot of new
ending up on
voices
top.
out of nowhere.
There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to
For once, the
describing
narrator
things?
speaks for
Stick to
me
doing 'em.
when he says there are entirely too many of you.
Yeah, leave it to the pros.
I feel like
We'll
I've suddenly
notch up that
invited
win in
too
no
many
time.
people into my apartment,
Narrator, we heroically stride
and they're
from the
all
door and
very
towards
different
our
from each other.
destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover. Fine by me.
I'm not sure she's our star-crossed lover at this point.
Stairs, only it's more of a slide.
Then again, hear me out. How much of a twist would it be if she was happy with us, eh? She actually, was very different? Would not bet on that.
Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed
Oh
this whole
shit,
thing along.
narrator took that personally.
Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs, or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this. Don't care, just want to win. Fine, you make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
Well, she's still smiling. Yeah, maybe she's happy with us. Let's speak with her.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that.
Why does she sound like a robot? She has like a filter or something sounding on her voice.
I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it? I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
It's knives, isn't it? It's a lot of knives. I'm gonna correct my posture. I try to keep that in mind in general.
Are you going to say what she does? Do you want me to talk now? Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing.
I do want to see the knives. I was expecting a lot, arm-splitting grisly murder.
Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing.
Damn, the game really took the words out of my mouth again.
Really? Okay.
Describe my murder.
Here we go. Now.
For our visceral viewing pleasure.
The princess's skin twists.
Wait,
splitting
no,
into
go
red
back.
blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears.
It was a little hot before.
Then it
Now it's
erupts.
a different thing.
She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
I'm starting to feel like we've made the incorrect player choices.
Are you ready for what comes next?
Holy shit!
Yeah.
She's gorgeous. Absolutely divine.
Not that one.
Yes, behold the perfect woman. Do you think we can throw her out the window?
Is there a window here?
That looked painful.
I don't see any windows, but
How is she still alive? Heart's still beating, that's all she needs. This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up. She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it? This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
that is definitely a vibe.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it. What just happened? It's so quiet.
Him too, thank God.
Something feels different
Can I
about
just
you.
delete
it
her?
almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for
Do I have
once.
to be stuck in the void with her? Is this the love story part? You do not act, and yet, through that inaction, your body moves on its own. The princess strikes as you approach, but her blow finishes its art. You're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Your weapons clash again and again, you and her entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There is only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound, and the faster the momentum volleys between you. An endlessly building crescendo, and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition, and her strikes too. Both strikes are lethal. I got a Steam achievement. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. She melts. I actually beat her. Neat. You do not get to see each other die. Something has taken her away and it's left something else in her place. Approach the mirror. You do so. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. I got a Steam achievement. It says it's me, but it says it's you. Literally, it says it's what's on the screen. It's cool that way. Our eyes are glowing, and our fingernails are terrible. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. We are at the cabin. I approach her. Everything is fine, all according to plan.
Finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Would it be rude to say, "What are you?" Or would it just be prescient? Do you know the narrator? Attack the entity, destroy your body. Interesting. Yeah, let's just go with, what are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you? Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Do you know the narrator?
You
He's kind of an
are the
asshole.
only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Have you noticed the endless void around us?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
She is a sympathetic knife monster. Do we know each other? I feel like that's a good question.
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Free her? Okay. Let's see. Let her out of there, I guess.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt. She is part of me, and part of me is her. You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
It kind of does, yes, but I feel like that is an unproductive train of conversation. I feel like attacking the entity and destroying the body, neither of which would be really good, but if you want me to do either, let me know. Guess we can make another save point. We can always go back to these. If you ever want me to try another choice. Ask questions until there are none. Okay. Yeah, we'll go through the explore options.
Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. This one is sharp and single-minded. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for an indomitable heart.
She is mostly the cruelty.
Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be. I know only that they are.
Okay then.
Nothing as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
What happens now? Okay. I only just saw that message now, but I'm glad I picked the right thing.
There is
Attacking
no
that thing
exit,
would have been really funny.
but this vessel is a creature
Getting in a
of
fist fight
perception.
with a knife
She can
monster.
make you forget, if only you believe her
Sounds
to
like
be
something I
able
would
to.
do in New Vegas.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom. Everything, until we meet again. I have not lived. I am not afraid to die. More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home. Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow. You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold. How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
So I guess the wait option is like another shorter bad ending. I don't know. Seems like we have to go back and do it again. It's like a time loop kind of thing. Well, if you want to wait, let me know. We'll give it a few seconds. Want to do forget? Yep. Good choice.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
I did not press the button there. The game did that automatically. Death is sudden and unexpected. Here we are, bucking around in chapter 1
You're
again.
on a path in the woods, and at the
I
end
just
of
got
that
a Steam
path
achievement
is a
called The
cabin.
Real Slay the Princess
And in
starts
the
here.
basement of that cabin
The description was
is a
you'll know it when
princess.
you see it. So I guess the real game starts here.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of
Good
the
time
world.
for me to ask, are you enjoying it? Would you like me to do Something else? Oh, we can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard or R1 on your controller. Oh, I have to make a choice even though it's still skipping, I guess. You do really like it, you're gonna hop off though? Yeah, no problem. Thank you for tuning in. This is a good point to take a break from it. Just let me know whenever you want to watch it again. It was pretty fun, and I will catch you next time. Alright, now that he stopped talking, I will make a new save file. Boom. And now we'll quit. Alright. Thank you again for tuning in. I'm gonna take a short break myself. I will catch you later.